Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks Plays Naval Action, and today we will be taking on a Renommee, a pirate demon, in our trusty Surprise. So it's Surprise versus the Renommee. And it's one of the first combat orders that I had as Master and Commander orders. And my Surprise is entirely armed with carronades. So I have to keep reminding myself, but this is the first time that I'm facing a Renommee post-patch, so I think it will be an interesting fight. We should be roughly on par, where my Surprise outguns the Renommee. However, the Renommee can outmaneuver and actually outrun me, downwind of course. However, Surprise should be able to catch her sailing Bream Reach, so somewhere, I guess. Renommee is quite fast and it's quite an agile ship, however, it's undergunned compared to the Surprise. But let's see how this fight plays out. So I'm putting my forward and rear cannons to chain shot because I want to hamper its superior maneuverability, and I'm going in close because I want to go for, you know, high damage now. Right. Depowering sails so I can hit it and fire. Nine to the hull, not too shabby. Good opening, and let's pull hard to starboard because I want to be presenting another side. I would say this pass went rather equal. No clear victors in terms of that. I'm going with rolling backfire mode for the time being and fire. Okay. Here I have clearly missed an opportunity to do something useful, and hard to port because this guy is starting to tear me a new one. Frozen Frick or Frolic or Frid, okay, yeah, whatever. And he's starting to chase me. Oh boy. I don't have a good position to shoot him from. Let's go and fire. Come on, fire. Six to the hull. Well, not my proudest moment. I think that I made a mistake, honestly, guys, because by going in front of him, I let him dictate the rules of engagement because he has the wind gauge. So I have to weave, and he can actually stern rake me constantly. So I'm switching back to unlock sector focus 250, see if I can get to hit him with that range. However, it's a very unfavorable fight because I have carronades. So I should be the one dictating the engagement, not him. Okay, and let's see. I'm waiting till he turns, because at this range penetration shouldn't be too great. Fire. I'm doing some hits, but I'm barely scratching him while he already killed half of my port side. Oh boy. And then I did a second mistake, which is turning into the wind, rendering my ship in irons. So this is something what you shouldn't be doing, guys. I instituted the urgent repairs to hopefully repair my rudder. Okay, let's back to the rolling front fire mode, and a little bit too itchy on the trigger. I have missed. And then I realized that at this range I'm not particularly effective, but he is turning the side to me, so I was trying to fire anyway. And Renommee has one specific feature. It has angled hull, so cannonballs bounce off of Renommee even more than they would on the normal ships. So that's something that I forgot and didn't put into, you know, I didn't put it to good use. So I'm trying to change shot its sails, but as you can see, the fight is not going too well for me. Let's try turning hard to port, and I have clearly my manual sailing wrong. Just what the hell was I thinking here? Okay, and now I'll turn the yarn. Yeah, okay, now we're good positioned, or well positioned. So I'm hoping okay, he is hitting me a little bit on the starboard side, not a big deal. I want to be presenting my starboard side to him. And I'm going downwind, meaning that he will need to be going upwind, which will put him in irons now, so that's a good thing. And he is trying to outturn me, but I don't think he will be able to. But he will present a shallower angle to me, which is actually a bad thing for me, but fire. Okay, well, that was a decent shot. Truly a decent one. Up close, and my carronades managed to do the little bit of a heavy lifting, which I needed them to do it anyway. And now he is in irons, while I present the rolling backfire mode and try to fire as quickly as possible. Fire. Come on, aim, fire. Fire. However, at this range, my carronades are not doing too much of a damage. I need to really be side to side to him to be able to pull anything off. So let's turn hard to pour, or starboard, sorry. Fire. 6 to the sails. Well, that's not negligible for sure. Oh, and he didn't buy it. Well, that wasn't too smart on my part, so I think I'll need to turn hard to port instead. Yeah, but he's weaving after me, and that yeah, that makes the fight difficult. I think I've screwed it up from the beginning, to be honest. Oh, a beautiful sunset from a Renommee, yes, sure. Depowering the sails and fire. And I'm thinking that he's using cannons as opposed to my carronades, because his shots are traveling straight as opposed to mine going in a ballistic arc. So I'm starting to think whether or not I should actually use cannons on my surprise rather than carronades. Because at this range, I would argue that my shots are not being very effective. I could be hitting him day and night and I'll still won't do jack shit. So... and he's continuing to, you know, pound me. Let's see if a slight change in strategy would work. I'm going straight for him. I already have 2 leaks, which is not really encouraging, but okay. And I have 2 guys fixing it, so I'm guessing that each of the guys is plugging the hole with their fingers, you know? Now let's depower sails, and this should be good range. And aim, yes, Fire. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Right, let's turn hard to port. Hitting some sails there. Hard to starboard, and I'm gonna try and see if I can go for the rake. Oh boy, he is really hammering me. Oh, this is clearly a wasted shot. I'm getting slightly worried, to be honest. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa there, Chief. Okay, guys, at this point I'm thinking maybe I should execute a tactical retreat. I'm not trying to be, chicken shit and all, but look, he's almost full health. I have literally no health, and he tore me a new one, to be honest. So I'm thinking that I'm just gonna withdraw this time. Given the fact that we have only one ship durability and this is the surprise and I don't have even money to fix it at this point, I know, I've played a little bit only, so I think I'll just retreat and I'll call it for the day. I mean, and there's no need for you to see the rest of my shameful display here. But I guess I've learned one thing. There is no point on engaging with carronades on the range anything further up than, absolutely closest. So I think that I'll actually learn this valuable lesson. So for the same size ships, I'll actually take a bigger cannons or longer cannons or something like that. But like if you like the video of my ass getting handed to me by a AI Renommee, and hit subscribe for more of such or similar or better experiences, and I'll see you all in the next episode. But until then, thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.